When I first saw that video, I had really mixed feelings. It's like the previous gen WRX and the Crosstrek had a baby. On that note, we're going to be talking about how Subaru got the 2022 WRX right and where they didn't. Let's get into it. The first reason why I think Subaru got the 2022 WRX right is the price. So it competes with the Golf R and the GR Corolla, being all-wheel drive and turbocharged. Those cars are significantly more expensive, although they are probably better performers, but the WRX I think edges it out with all-around value. Lastly, the one thing to consider about the price are markups. So I've seen WRXs going for very close to MSRP, if not at MSRP. Seeing like the Civic Type R and the GR Corolla having insane markups, this car has a lot of value in terms of saving money and getting a car off the lot brand new without paying ridiculous markups for these dealerships. The second reason why is availability. Buying new cars nowadays isn't how it used to be. You can't just go up to a dealership and buy a new car off the lot. You usually have to wait several months to a year to get a new car, especially for performance cars. These dealerships are competing for allocations. That's why these cars are being sold over MSRP by significant amounts. Where for the Subaru WRX, I've seen many of them driving around locally in my city, and I've seen one or two at least on the lot every time I drive by a Subaru dealership. So I'm sure if you wanted to buy a new WRX, you wouldn't have to wait very long to get one. The next reason why is driving dynamics. So I've scoured the interwebs, I watch all the YouTube car journalists I know, and they've all said very similar things. The new WRX has really good drivability. The power band is much more linear and flatter, and that is really good for daily driving. Compared to the previous STI, which although has a lot of drama with the turbo lag, it had a lot to be desired under 3000 RPM. The handling characteristics has also been noted to be really good, with the symmetrical all-wheel drive pulling you out of corners, and when you fully disable traction control, you go into this track mode, which gives you more slip, which could be really fun on loose surfaces. Fitting to be the fourth reason, you know what they say, 4 doors for practicality. The Subaru WRX has always been known for its practicality, and I'm glad they kept it up in this new generation. The visibility is really good, with the small A-pillars giving you this fishbowl type of feeling, and the back seats are really usable. Especially if you have small children, you could put child seats back there no problem. The trunk also has a good amount of space, so this could be your grocery getter if you need it to be. The fifth reason, and this reason being my favorite, is the tuning capabilities. So the new WRX is still somewhat in its infancy when it comes to tuning, but I believe the new FA24 is a mix between the FA20 and the EJ25, and taking the best bits of both of them and putting them into one engine, and I think it's pretty awesome. The twin scroll turbo, along with direct injection, improves power delivery and efficiency, where the increased displacement to 2.4 liter improves engine response and gives us a higher ceiling when it comes to tuning. I watched Flatiron Tuning's video where they tuned a stock FA24 on pump gas, and it made nearly 300 real horsepower, where a previous gen STI would need some sort of bolt-ons to get even close to that number. With flex fuel and full bolt-ons such as an intercooler, an intake, and a full turbo bag, I saw prime motoring make a nearly 400 real horsepower. This to me is absolutely insane. I know there's a lot of factors that play into dyno results, but comparatively to the previous gen STI and WRX, the power gains are much more significant with less modifications. Yes, I know longevity of this engine is not fully known yet, but I know that this car has a lot of potential, and as long as you don't get too greedy with your power, this will make an amazing project/daily drivable car. Alright, enough of the positives. There are a few negatives that we do have to talk about. Firstly is the carbon buildup on intake valves. So with direct injection, carbon buildup is known to get on your intake valves, and this is easily solved by going to your nearest German shop and getting them cleaned, because a lot of German cars are using direct injection, but it is one thing you have to consider, and it could cause bad idling and a loss of performance if you don't keep it in check. Another negative is excessive oil being found in the oil pan. So there's been silicone making its way through the oil pickup and getting stuck through the oil pickup filter. This is really bad. This could impede oil flow, and knowing Subaru's lack of oil is literally insta-kill. So this is the print that I have in the background, and it's all the previous Subaru WRX STI generation. So here is the mean eye, the bug eye, the blob eye, the hawk eye, the stink eye, the evil eye, I think, and the next one I'm going to call, and it's taken from the straight pipes, thank you Jacob for this, the plastic face. The last and final thing to talk about is the looks, and this has been extremely controversial, mainly because of the plastic cladding around the wheel arches. I understand this car has rally heritage, but no Subaru rally car in the past had plastic cladding. I don't know what they're trying to do with this. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't like it. Lastly, the bumper. The back bumper is full of plastic, especially from the side profile. It juts out like a shelf. Like, I don't know if they want you to store vapes on it, but it just looks really, really bad. The taillights are really cliche with the lobster claw. I understand they call it like this magma look. It does look cool, but I feel like they could have gone a little more unique with it. They didn't put a wing on it, because Subaru understands that big wings are meant only for the STI. Rest in peace. Jokes aside, I've seen modified 2022 WRXs with painted fenders, a wing, and also painted back bumper, making it look like how it should have been out of the factory. In conclusion, I think the 2022 WRX is actually a pretty great car. Yes, the looks might not be for everybody, but since when did Subaru WRXs actually look that good? The bug eye is literally, it looks like a bug on the road. The blob eye has a hood scoop that looks like a trash can. The Hawkeye has like this weird triple grill thing. Like, they never really were that pretty, to be honest, but Subaru said it themselves. The way that this car drives will win you over. And I'd say this might be Subaru's last hurrah before they go hybrid or EV. So let's enjoy it while it lasts. Get out there and grab one of these while they're still brand new and under warranty. Anyways, friends, please like and subscribe if you did like this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.